Shirley, you are a partner with KPMG in China, and you have relocated to Silicon Valley in the United States to help clients with their cross-border China-US matters. So obviously the topic of the day is what's going on in terms of trade planning. What are you talking to clients about?
I mainly will tell them they will need to consider their short-term, mid-term, and long-term strategy for their supply chain management and also the business operation in China. Because instead of just wait and see for the short-term strategy, you will need to consider the impact on the price, whether you can pass on some of the impact to the customers in China, or you will need to consider reduce the import costs into China. This is a short-term strategy, but in addition to that, you also want to consider whether it is possible to leverage the exclusion application process available from the China government to remove your product from the list. This is also you can do in the short term. For the mid and long-term strategy, you may want to think whether you can leverage those kind of processing trade and also free trade zone, this kind of tools available in China, to reduce the impact of the trade war. And in the long term, also you will need to want to consider there's a lot of benefit provided by China government, such as the high-tech enterprise, super deduction of the R&D expenses incurred, and the one-time write-off of the asset acquisition, so you can remain a reasonable profit in the China business procedure.
So those are lots of things. That must be quite complicated modeling because you're talking about changing business processes, supply chains, and taking advantage of tax planning. Must be keeping you really busy.
Yes, that's why we need to really evaluate the pros and cons of each option before we take action, because it's a moving target now.
And I do take your point. It's not just about the short term today and what's going on, but just longer term. How do you position the business to be successful?
Exactly.
Well, Shirley, thank you for your time. I know you must be extremely popular this week.
Yes, lots of meetings arranged.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.